Hello everyone and welcome to a preview video to the Winds of Change DLC for Regiments, a game that I really enjoyed when it first came out. I think it's great that this game is around. It's fantastic single player, though I'm more of a multiplayer kind of guy. That's why I haven't covered it super much since then, but Vulcan has some fantastic videos on his channel. And yeah, they have now upcoming DLC launching on the 16th of August, and it has quite a lot to offer. Like, it's a really big package. And there are a couple of smaller issues that I had with the games addressed here. Like, for example, I found that the variety of units was slightly on the low end, and they changed that. Like, the unit types, they added airborne units or helo-borne units. There will be fighter squadrons that will go on close air patrol, and there will be towed weapon teams as well. Plus, they added 4 new nations. 3 to the NATO side, with Canada here, the Dutch and the French. And then on the Pact side of things, we get the Czechoslovaks. So a lot of variety they added, a lot of new units added as well, as you can see on the screen right now. And a couple of other really cool things on the side. So really fantastic stuff. We will go into a skirmish here with the Canadians. Gonna have a bit of a look on the helo-borne stuff and so on as well. And yeah, we're gonna be assisted by the lovely Czechoslovaks, and let's see how this all goes. As yeah, Canada is a division that I'm really looking forward to when it comes to Warno eventually as well, but in this game here, yeah, it's great to have them. The developer of this game has listened to feedback a lot, and yeah, there's a couple of other units as well that are new, like radar units and so on the side. I'm not too familiar with what they do, but it's a lot of cool stuff for sure. And yeah, we are here with some Canadian mechanized forces. They have some cool stuff as well, like the ADATs. They have, outside of that, yeah, the Tua is a nice ATGM vehicle, M113 infantry, and yeah, for everyone who hasn't played Regiments, you have, in the basic game mode, objectives that you play over. They change after 9 minutes to another spot, then they will change again, so the fighting area does change from bit to bit. Your forces here come in as small formations, tanks and formation of 4, like the NATO standard. On the Pact side, it's formations of 3 tanks, and they have a price indicated in yellow, 110 for these Leos, for example. Meanwhile, you have these points; they will go up a bit. The fewer units you have on the battlefield, the more it will tick up, and there is a limit to it that will increase every couple of minutes, and every couple of minutes you will also add a new part of the whole bigger deck to your formation that you can choose for this battle, and then you can use them in these skirmishes. They also, as a really big feature, added a procedural generated campaign to all of this, which we will look deeper into in the next video, because that sounds like an amazing feature as well. And yeah, we first want to check out the skirmish here with the new nations. And yeah, let's start with 2 Leo formations, a recon unit, and then I guess we can start with some more infantry and try to send one of the Leos with fast move. It's relatively similar to other games like this in that regard. You can remove retreat, means that the unit goes back into the reserve and gets reloaded, gets refreshed, can be called in back later, and also gives you the points back. So yeah, also close to other games in this. And yeah, it's a bit less micro intensive than this war game, Steel Division or Broken Arrow or so, and that is quite nice. Yeah, it looks pretty solid as well. It's a really solid looking game. They have some cool new stuff there as well, with the texts on vehicles being procedural generated, which means that the unit models look a bit more unique. 14A, 14B, 14C, and the lead tank with normal 14 here, for example, and stuff like that. So yeah, a lot of cool stuff being developed for this game by a pretty small team, like mostly done by one guy, with the support of Microprose, who are a really cool publisher. Like a lot of cool games coming up from them that I'm pretty excited for as well. And it's great that we have so many different good war games coming around lately. We have some smoke here deploying. Our allies here having some Leo 1s, the Net Dutch. JPRs coming around as well. M2A2 Bradleys, actually, I guess those are Americans supporting the Dutch. Leo 1B here as well.
Zone captured.
Capture the zone. B64B, yeah, those are the standard defensive positions that are deployed at the beginning on a battlefield. And yeah, you have your mechanized forces here with infantry that you then can unload quickly as well. For these kind of units, the vehicles and the transport inside are bound to each other.
Loud and clear.
We will move around here. And Leo 1A1, C1 sitting around here. We'll try to get some kills over here. These guys can unload. Then they jump out of the vehicle. We found enemy contacts here. We can call in off-map charges as well, eventually. Our recon units here should disengage. They should just retreat them from the battlefield. Smoke off and disengage. Our allies bringing in planes. The enemy brings in planes. Strike aircraft trying to bombard us. So we could try to bring up some AA. The ADAT's still not available though.
Loud and clear.
We will stay around. Infantry here has machine gunners and Carl Gustavs. Outside of that, just normal riflemen. Nothing too special, that's why they're also pretty cheap. Enemy has a big formation here of T-72s. They can only be used as one, but it's 90 72s. And so they are a bit unwieldy, but quite strong when pushing through. That's something that mostly PAC uses, so there I believe are a couple of NATO formations like this as well. Though it's mostly a doctrinal thing to represent the mass charge capability in a war scenario. We will try to deal with them with some cluster ammunition. Oh, our Leos eat
task force available.
AT here from the Streltsy. Really coming in a second. You might be in trouble. There we go. Cluster doing a good job. Start to do some real damage. We can afford the ADATs now as well.
Fire mission complete. Reporting hits.
Units also entrench over time. And yeah, now we can buy new stuff. And there's one thing that I especially want. Yeah, this here. These have the Hilo-born infantry. And that's what we want to buy. We get a bit more points now as well.
Loud and clear.
Let's see if we can push towards Echo maybe.
We've got
Coming in
visuals.
from the flank. All of this obviously with like losses and kills being persistent in the campaigns, so here it's just about getting these victory points in these missions. The campaigns, it's also about inflicting losses and not taking losses. One of our 10s here getting shot by enemy AA. The other one getting panicked and not getting its attack run through, as we have a big push here of enemy infantry. They also trying to help out from the side. Oh, getting hit with bombs. So does our infantry. Try to get in there. T-64. Pretty scary as well. Our infantry is entrenched over there.
Unit lost. Loud and clear. It's a slaughter. Get us out
Let's
of here.
retreat them a bit. Maybe artillery on top of these guys can be quite helpful as well. And let's see what we can do. Maybe we can just try to helo rush kinda those guys over there. It's a pretty open field here, so some ATGMs could be helpful as well. Maybe bring in the Tua. Pretty strong ATGMs on a pretty bad platform. Yeah, units get veterancy over time as well, which is a reason to keep them alive too. And maybe retreat them so that they can come back later in full strength again. Our infantry here desperately tries to hold this. The enemy infantry is outnumbering them quite badly.
Solid copy.
Oh, enemy air defense.
We need support right now.
Get these guys out.
Orders.
There we go. Airborne infantry now. Being on the ground. Has small 50mm mortars as well. But a lot of Calvin stuff indeed. Should flank this, I think, would really be efficient.
What's next? Retreating now.
And we need more infantry again for the center here. And we got rid of T-64 over here. Enemy PTRs being a bit of a problem.
Get us out of here.
Zone lost.
We're getting bombed into oblivion there. So we need to retreat those airborne forces immediately as well. The ADATs firing on anything. Any ground target can fire on air targets. But taking damage here as well. Need to retreat, smoke off and run from the battlefield. Can't bring this around here.
What's next?
Move these guys up a bit. Yeah, we currently have more points than the enemy. Our allies coming around a bit as well. And we can get a new addition to
task
our
force
formation. So
available.
let's have a look. We could get some bombing runs. Anything with air superiority? No. We could get some more units in Grizzlies. Some more TOWs. Some real artillery setup. Anything else that has artillery and maybe some other things? This actually looks... Mechanized task force looks interesting. Oh, Cobras and cluster artillery M109s. That looks actually quite cool. Plus smoke artillery. Yeah, that looks like a formation of my liking.
Loud and clear. Roger, will do.
ATGMs. TOW 2s. Trying to hit the enemy. We're getting the hit. Ooh, enemies firing back on us as well though.
Listening. Roger so far, over.
Get these out.
Let's get out of here.
We'll go run. They took decent hit damage.
Lost. I repeat, unit lost.
We get information where the enemy artillery is at. Let's try to strike them with these kind of things. And let's see. Those are the AT artillery pieces.
What's next?
There's an accurate shots kind of system with line of sight in this game.
Getting a lot of fire here. Roger.
Oh, enemy is right on top of us here.
Can't hold a moment longer.
This is not where we want to be right now. Especially as objectives just swap to the left side. So yeah, we might wanna move over there quickly. It really shifts how the battlefield looks like, and that's where we might want to be able to use our guys quickly here. Ooh, Leo got actually some good damage in, but they have to run quite quickly here. Don't want to be shot from behind too much. And our elite Leos could come around here.
Orders?
Let's get in quickly. Our Dutch friends here that actually have some M1A1s. So yeah, it seems to be a Dutch formation that also has some American attachments. Enemy is busy hitting us over here.
What's next?
Why can't they unload? Ah, they can't unload. If, okay, that makes sense. The infantry does good damage on the enemy at the MP1 position here. Spots for the rest of our units over here as well.
Roger so far. Over. Orders?
Zone captured.
Oh no. Enemy bombs us. They don't like our airborne units at all. We get one more task force later on.
Affirmative, over.
We don't want to get any closer here. Actually might already be a bit too close. Enemy artillery coming in with the cluster as well. Seems like. Let's keep the fire real there against the Czechoslovak transports here. And there we get the kill. Okay, now we can move in. We got Delta, so our points take up. You get points for every point you capture. It's not the difference, so both sides can
Zone
take up.
captured.
To really stop the enemy from getting any points, you need to kill all of them. Okay, our Apache of our allies here getting hurt. But our tow position here helping at least out a bit as well. Might actually want to disengage of these guys because they're running low on ammo and we can use the points for something else, like for example Cobras.
What's next? Roger.
No, let's get just some infantry. Alright, we already got the Leos in there. You know, helo-borne infantry, it isn't. Has infrared countermeasures as well, so like, yeah, all the standard stuff that you would expect. Oh,
Solid copy on all.
that's actually smoke, okay.
New task force available.
And let's see. Let's see what we take as the final one. ADATs and stuff would be nice. Mortar could be nice as well. Though the infantry is not really something I'm super interested in. Could go with the Grizzlies as well. Airborne felt quite strong. This one only has 4 ATs. Carl Gustavs though. These guys have just laws. Grizzly seems to be a fast little vehicle though. So let's go with that. And then, yeah, we just unpause. Pause mode being a thing, obviously always great for a single player as well. We're happy to see that in this game here as well. Yeah, line of sight functions just like
Zone captured.
in Eugen games.
Taking heavy direct fire.
With recon units like this one, helping you spotting stuff. smoke up. Disengage Leos. Run away. Running away kind of works like in Company of Heroes. They smoke up, they get damaged. You can't smoke outside of that. Damage modifier, so they take less. And yeah, I think a helicopter here actually might be a good thing. Maybe A-65. That was actually quite cool there. Some infantry coming in here. They actually can do some harm. And we destroyed that as well. Is this more of these? Oh, no, those are... Oh. Getting bombed though. Yeah, we don't have anything like that on our side. That's one of our weaknesses. Those are specs. Oh yeah, those are anti-air pieces. Okay, we have to be careful with our helicopter then. Ammo and suppression you can see here as well. Main ammo, secondary ammo. We fight long-range ATGMs, outranging the specs. So that's similar to Warno as well. Our recon got spotted by the enemy recon. And we have a lot of points available. So let's go for some infantry and grizzlies. And kind of try to flank around on the left side here. Well, it's getting some infantry around here. Mine. Yeah, good hit there. Outranging the enemy. Obviously not even radar guided. Just guys with a gun. Ground-based AA. And that's where some Cobras with decent ATGMs can get in quite handy. Here being pushed out of deck as well. We're running really low on ammo though. But against Malutka launchers, it is good enough after all as well.
We'll go. Listening. Enemy identified.
Yeah, really abusing that the enemy doesn't have any good AA around here. We are in a good spot right now. So only 1 minute 40 till it rotates all again. And we're lacking a bit of recon. We have only the units that we have now available for the rest of the game.
Unit set, send your message.
And threes coming in here. Some recon Bradleys. Oh, and our Leo gets murdered. We also should get these Cobras out now, because they're out of stuff. Come on, units above you, the units around you.
Pushing out. Loud and clear.
Unload our transports over here. Take them all out. Rotate around a bit. And more cold mortar vehicles getting shredded there. Just in trucks.
Zone captured.
That's a new unit as well. And we get a couple more points for this. Though the enemy moves around. You can go up to 2 times speed as well.
Listening.
Can't destroy
Ordnance on the way.
this position. They just
What's next?
got entrenched. Yeah, units sitting around a bit and get entrenchment. Our fast artillery getting rid of these tanks over here. Forcing them out of position. Can't do much against these 72s over there. We need strong Leo 1Cs here for this. They leveled up. This one's still gaining more ammo. So let's get some 2s instead. Let's get some infantry here towards Bravo. Yeah, run coming in great hands. Dealing good damage. Being pushed out right after.
Fire mission acknowledged.
More infantry over here. Slowly entrenching.
Fire here. Ready.
More Grizzly infantry. Oh, getting shot up there.
Multiple targets. Please advise.
Don't want to get hit by anything. Especially not by ATGMs. Was that actually connecting? No, it's not.
Loud and clear. Multiple targets in the area. Good hit. Deployed and set. Runner moving.
Okay.
Multiple wounded here. Can't hold them roaming longer.
Doesn't smoke. The Grizzly leader doesn't want to be there.
Orders.
Oh, enemy airstrike. No, that is not good. And the artillery strike as well. The enemy has Shilkas.
Zone captured.
Solid copy on all.
Grizzly. ADATs. Disengage. Ow.
Let's get out of here.
Smoke off.
Loud and clear.
And disengage. Infantry there doing a good job. This is all a bit complicated, especially thanks to the smoke over here. So we might want to move a bit further forward. So we still have a point advantage, but the enemy has more capture points than we do right now.
Ready.
T-72 M1, obviously quite solid tanks, so
Runner out.
yeah, but we get the better of them there.
Engaging enemy. Send backup.
More airborne units here. The enemy BMP-1s are decent, but I believe our infantry should be superior here. Not bad infantry over here though. Struggling a bit, but yeah, the Grizzly airborne. Pretty good job fighting this off. More enemies coming in though. And a lot of infantry.
Board on the way.
We are in cover. Cover does play a role in this game as well. And our guys over here are entrenched, though they are entrenched in this direction. Not in the direction these guys are actually coming from.
Solid copy.
We lost the Leo 1 here. Let's move our smoke. Oh, we got beaten there as well. That's all not fantastic. Camping in some helicopters.
Fire mission
Camping
complete.
in some man pads to actually deal with the enemy here. As our Cobras already do. And infantry here getting quite shredded. Just like the tank formation over here.
Enemy contact.
So it's actually not going terrible.
What's next?
As our Leo 1 crews all now are on the highest level veterancy. So that is pretty great. Headquarter units pushing up.
We'll go out.
Just keep moving. We shredded that already.
What's next?
There's our helicopters. There's our helicopters. Hitting the enemy mortar teams here. Getting quite nice. units. Malyutkas.
Zone captured.
Oh no, Conquerors. Just running into our units there. That's not healthy for them.
On station.
We're gonna keep these guys entrenched. The best they can do for us, I think. Let's getting some more Grizzly units. Some more baseline infantry towards the center. Enemy mortar guys. Under fire over here. We have new points coming up. Okay. That's for the last 5 minutes. We are in a good spot here. And these guys... Oh. Yeah. Helicopters are quite vulnerable in this game. As they're supposed to be.
Loud and clear. Got it.
Get out of there. And the Grizzly guys actually go fast. You can... You try to go over there. 4062B. Getting hit quite badly there. Got some kills with the cluster ammo. Yeah, also the AA trucks. Made up life uncomfortable for us here. These reconnaissance units
5 minutes
not having
remaining.
much of doing, but they still can do a bit. You can obviously put them on hold fire as well though, which with these light vehicles that are supposed to scout things for you makes sense. New tanks here. Getting decimated. T-62 essentially.
What's next? Roger, will do.
Let's the Leos move on. Ooh. Didn't we get the manpad teams? Oh, we didn't get them out. That is bad.
Visual on the enemy.
Those manpads. Not the best anyways.
Fire mission acknowledged.
Heavy artillery.
Zone captured.
These guys can unload. These guys entrenched again. That is fine by me. Oh,
Solid copy. Reporting hostile fire. Over.
okay, Leos do a good job there, but we want more
Fire mission complete.
healthy Leos back on the battlefield.
Zone
Thank-
captured.
We might want to retreat these as well. Ooh, flying helicopters. Coming down around with good gun runs.
Will go out.
These guys aren't Grizzlies. Let's get them forward quickly. There we go. First one does miss. Second one does miss as well.
Ready.
We don't get the best manpads here. He does a good job.
Zone captured.
Get one damage there. Once we are under fire now with all our units. That is not quite healthy.
Moving up. We're getting torn apart here. Orders. Solid copy.
Yeah, this is really not healthy. Actually, could try to use our own air units, but there are still these gun trucks. So we are on a good way to victory here now. 800 points. 2 minutes remaining.
Zone
Heck,
lost.
numerical advantage gets broken over here by slightly stronger combined arms. Oh,
Receiving fire. Over.
no, that's annoying damage.
It's a slaughter.
good shots. Yeah, all unloaded.
Contact front 1000.
Get you into buildings.
Affirmative, over.
Enemy desperately tries to get me everywhere. Boy,
Loud and clear.
quite the push.
Send your message.
1 minute
Okay,
remaining.
that's one flying after the enemy, one flying after the vehicle over here. And we already did some good damage there. That's the good thing about these guys. They're a great multi-tool. Now being used against the T-72B. Getting some suppression. Getting some good hits. T-72's there. Losing the fight against our double trouble here. As the Leo camps out ahead. These guys still trying to entrench, though enemy already on top of them. That's a problem. Only T-55s, come on, airbornes. And we
Objective
have the
completed.
victory. So yeah, in the end, the enemy has 900 wounded. We have 470 dead, they have 334 dead. Couple missing. Vehicles lost 170 to 105, so it was bloody. But we got the victory here. Leo 1C doing good amounts of damage. And yeah, this was some Regiments with the new DLC. As you can see, it plays still similar, but it has some cool new features, cool new units. And I think if you enjoyed Regiments before, you will like it even more. And yeah, if you are interested in any of the nations, it could scratch your itch as well. As I said, we're gonna check out the campaign as well in the upcoming days, so be around for that. And I hope to see you all next time. Bye bye, and have a great day.